A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a surprising turn of events, President Donald Trump found himself in a tense exchange with Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell during a recent visit to the Fed's headquarters in Washington. The president's visit was aimed at touring the ongoing $2.5 billion renovation project, which Trump has criticized as excessively costly. However, during the tour, Trump asserted that the renovation costs had ballooned to approximately $3.1 billion, significantly higher than the figure provided by Powell just moments before. This unexpected claim led to a moment of confusion, as Powell shook his head in disbelief and questioned the source of Trump's information. The exchange highlighted the growing tension between the Trump administration and the Federal Reserve, an institution that has historically maintained its independence from political pressure. As Trump read from a document claiming the higher cost, Powell interjected, clarifying that the figure included a separate project that was not part of the current renovation. Powell explained that Trump was mistakenly counting costs associated with the Martin Building, which had been completed 5 years prior. Despite the mix-up, Trump continued to express his concerns about the renovation's costs, suggesting that he would have fired someone for such overruns in his past real estate dealings. The president's visit comes just days before the Federal Reserve's crucial two-day policy meeting, where interest rates are expected to remain unchanged. Trump has been vocal about his desire for the Fed to lower interest rates by 3 percentage points, a stance that has put Powell, whom Trump nominated in 2017, under intense scrutiny. The president has not shied away from publicly criticizing Powell, even labeling him a stupid person for his reluctance to cut rates in light of economic pressures stemming from tariffs imposed by the Trump administration. Despite the tensions, Trump appeared to soften his stance after touring the renovation site. Sporting a hard hat, he acknowledged the complexity of the project and expressed a desire to see it completed. He commented on the challenges of building a basement below the Washington, D.C. water table, describing the construction process as expensive and difficult. Trump stated, "I want to help them get it finished," indicating a willingness to support the project rather than continue his earlier criticisms. The president later took to social media to share his thoughts on the renovation, calling it a great honor to tour the building, while also emphasizing the need for lower interest rates. He claimed that despite the substantial cost overruns, the country is in a strong position to handle such expenses. Trump also hinted at his past experience in real estate, comparing the construction costs of the Fed project to those of his own ventures, suggesting that his company had managed to renovate larger buildings for a fraction of the cost. This latest interaction between Trump and Powell underscores the ongoing battle between the White House and the Federal Reserve over monetary policy. Trump's attempts to exert influence over the Fed raise concerns about the institution's independence, which is crucial for maintaining stability in financial markets. As the Fed prepares for its upcoming meeting, all eyes will be on how Powell navigates the pressures from the administration while upholding the central bank's mandate to manage inflation and employment. The dynamics of this relationship have become increasingly complex, with Trump's public remarks often challenging the Fed's decisions and leadership. As the president continues to grapple with economic issues, including inflation and employment rates, the tension between the executive branch and the Fed is likely to persist. The outcome of the Fed's policy meeting could have significant implications for the economy, and both Trump and Powell will be closely watched as they navigate this challenging landscape. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.